biar. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. A very good afternoon to everyone. On behalf of Yayasan Mendaki, welcome to the Anugerah Mendaki come launch of Raikan Ilmu 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our guest of honor, Mr. Heng Keat, Deputy Prime Minister and Coordinating Minister for Economic Policies.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our guest of honor, Mr. Heng Keat, Deputy Prime Minister and Coordinating Minister for Economic Policies. Thank you, DPM, for taking the time to grace this event.
A very good afternoon to our guest of honor, Deputy Prime Minister, Mr. Heng Keat, Minister Mas Agus Zulkifli, Mas Agus Muhammad, SMS Zaki Muhammad, CEO Madam Zuraida Abdullah, Malay Members of Parliament, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. To our award recipients on Zoom and in the hall today, and our special guests and family watching on YouTube, welcome to Anugerah MENDAKI Award Come Launch Raikan Ilmu 2021. For more information on Anugerah MENDAKI, scan the QR code displayed here. This is the first time Anugerah MENDAKI is held in hybrid manner. Due to the prevailing safety management measures, we are only able to invite some of the recipients to MENDAKI while others are logged in online. Hi, I am Adi Rahman.
And I am Nuha Amani. We are very excited to be your hosts today, and we seek your understanding for any technical issues that may occur during this program. The Anugerah MENDAKI is an award given annually to honor Singapore Muslim students who have done exceptionally well. Today also marks the launch of the 2021 Raikan Ilmu month. The Raikan Ilmu, or Celebrate Knowledge, was first launched in October 2019. It aims to create a movement within the community to embrace lifelong learning as a part of our culture through the curation of a month-long series of programs. Today, we are gathered to recognize and celebrate these students for their outstanding achievements.
So Nuha, you are the Anugerah Cemerlang MENDAKI Award recipient last year, right? Okay, so how do you feel that you are back here today on stage this time around?
Yes, I actually was. Thank you so much, Adi. I'm definitely very excited and happy to be here, but I must admit I'm a bit nervous.
Nervous? It's okay to be a little bit nervous. We just need to control it and learn it to use to our big advantage.
All right.
And without further ado, it gives us great pleasure to invite our guest of honor, DPM Heng Swee Keat, on stage for his opening address. DPM, please.
Minister Masagor Zulkifli, SMS Zaki Muhammad, CEO Madam Zuraida Abdullah, parents and students, a very good afternoon. I'm delighted to be here at this year's Anugerah MENDAKI and the launch of Raikan Ilmu 2021. This is the second year that the Anugerah MENDAKI Award ceremony is held against the backdrop of COVID-19. The pandemic continues to disrupt countless lives and livelihoods around the world. But it is precisely in tough moments like this that we must come together to celebrate our successes. So I'm glad that we're still able to gather today in hybrid format. Over the years, the Malay Muslim community has made tremendous progress in building a community of success, or Masyarakat Gemilang. Findings from Census 2020 show that the community has made significant strides in education. In particular, 53% of Malay youths obtain university degrees or diplomas, up from 35% a decade ago. With rising education levels, more Malays are now holding highly skilled jobs, translating into higher incomes over time. These are achievements that the community is rightly proud of. But the work is never done, and we must continue to nurture each new generation to achieve even greater heights. It is therefore fitting that we're giving out the Anugerah MENDAKI Awards today. This award was introduced almost 4 decades ago, in 1982, in the same year that MENDAKI was founded, to recognize and encourage Malay Muslim students who had excelled in their academic studies. Over the years, the award has been further expanded to also celebrate achievements in non-academic fields such as sports, music, design, literary, and the arts. This year, we celebrate achievements of 496 award recipients who have excelled in both academic and non-academic areas. Their achievements are all the more significant given the challenges that the pandemic has posed. Many of them have had to adapt and adjust along the way showing grit and resilience. Take, for example, Suryadi Sudoyono, who is one of the award recipients today. Suryadi's pursuit of his passion in filmmaking started in ITE Central. He worked part-time while studying for a higher NITEC in filming. He subsequently completed his diploma in Temasek Polytechnic and was accepted into a UK university to pursue a degree in film production. Unfortunately, before he left for the UK, he met with an accident and had to defer his studies. While recovering, he worked in a production company to gain more experience, hone his skills, and build industry networks. After he recovered, COVID-19 threw his plans into further disarray. But he was not disheartened. He persisted and is now in the UK on his way to completing his degree. This is just one of the many examples of the never give up spirit, exemplified by our award winners this year. Congratulations and well done. I'm confident that the awards today will spur them to even greater excellence in their chosen fields. Just as important, I hope that their stories will serve as an inspiration to other youths to similarly aim high. As our youths pursue their dreams and reach for the stars, I encourage them to pay it forward when they succeed. They can inspire the next generation by being good role models and mentors. They can also start new projects in areas that they are passionate about to contribute back to the community. In this way, we refresh and strengthen the Gotong Royong spirit for a new era. I'm heartened that many of the award recipients today are already doing this. Take Noor Hidayah Sarifuddin, for instance. She's pursuing a degree in social work at SUSS and plans to make a career in the community care sector. Hidayah has been volunteering with Fei Yue Community Service for some years to support youths who face emotional distress. Another example is Rina Chandini. She is also Mendaki's valedictorian this year. Rina graduated from NUS this year and was an active volunteer, helping individuals with special needs. For example, in her work with Special Olympics Singapore, she mentored differently able athletes to achieve their fullest potential. I'm glad that community organizations, including Mendaki, are also providing more opportunities for youth to step forward to serve. For example, Mendaki, together with your MQ partners, MUIS and MESRA, has set up the Youth Monitoring Office to provide opportunities for youth to serve as mentors. Mendaki is also leading an upcoming program, the Tunas Bersama M Kuasa 3, by equipping the next generation of Malay Muslim organization leaders with the knowledge, skills, and networks. The first batch of 15 young leaders will be taking part early next year. Beyond empowering our youth, I'm also heartened to see that Mendaki has broadened your outreach to various segments of the community. There is something for everyone. A good example is the Raikan Ilmu movement. The Raikan Ilmu, which celebrates the spirit of lifelong learning, has been held annually in the month of October since 2019. The pandemic has not stopped this movement, and I'm honored to open the Raikan Ilmu 2021 today. Mendaki and his partners have prepared various learning activities for all age groups during the month-long campaign. For school-going children, there will be active, interactive reading activities to encourage their love of learning. There are also other hands-on activities, such as handicrafts and workshops. For job seekers, the Cari Kerja app was created last year to help the community find job opportunities during the COVID-19 crisis. The app continues to be a useful platform that showcases job opportunities in growth sectors such as healthcare, logistics, cybersecurity, and others. There are also workshops to share about growth industries and how to develop new skills. I urge everyone to rally your family members and friends to participate in these activities and learn together. I also hope more will pledge your commitment to this movement of embracing lifelong learning as part of our culture. Your pledge can be as simple as pledging to read a book or sharing your skill with a friend or family members. I'm personally pledging my commitment to stay curious and keep learning. In conclusion, I would like to once again congratulate all Anugerah recipients for their achievements. Tahniah. I urge all of them to build on their success and to pursue new horizons. Teruskan kejayaan Anda. But having done well, I encourage them to also contribute back and do their part to strengthen the gotong royong spirit. Many are already doing so keep it up. Shabas. Lastly, we must not forget that the success of each generation requires a whole of society effort to nurture. As our educators are fond of saying, it takes a village to raise a child. So I'd like to thank all parents, family members, teachers, and Mendaki for your unstinting efforts in helping our children reach for the stars. So I wish you all success ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, DPM, for that inspiring message. We would like to request for DPM to please stay on stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, DPM Heng will officially launch the Raikan Ilmu 2021 with the theme Seizing Opportunities. DPM and our guests will be pledging their commitment towards lifelong learning online. DPM, Minister, SMS, and also CEO, if you're ready, please stand by, and on the count of 3, press the Pledge Now button on the iPads. If you're ready, Nuha, please.
All right, in 3, 2, 1, go!
A round of applause, please.
Thank you, DPM, Minister, SMS, and CEO. We kindly invite you to return to your seats. For those watching this event online, please log on now. You may log on to the microsite at www.raikanilmu.sg to submit the pledge that you have thought of earlier. All right, so if you're online, please keep those pledges coming in. You may also stay connected with us on Facebook and Instagram for updates on programs throughout October. If you are watching this event on YouTube Live, do share with us your well wishes in the comment section.
So what do we have next, Nuha?
Right, up next, the next item is an illustration of the immense talent that we have in our community and also the gem that it produces when these talents come together. Amni Musfira is a pop and R&B singer-songwriter and producer. She's a graduate from Berklee College of Music in Boston in 2017. And she's been performing since the age of 12.
Well, Shafika Adha is a musician-composer who plays the accordion and the piano. Shafika was a recipient of the Go Chok Tong Youth Promise Award 2010, which is now known as Anugerah Belia Cemerlang, another Anugerah Mendaki alumni just like you, Noha.
All right, that's awesome. So now please put your hands together for the rendition of Sama Raikan, the Raikan Ilmu theme song by Amni Musfira and Shafika Adha.
Enjoy.
Hi! Congratulations to all Anugerah MENDAKI Award winners.
We wish you all the best for your future endeavors.
Now let's celebrate with a rendition of
Sama Raikan. Enjoy!
Ambil tebu di tepi rumah, digenggam bersama akar. Ilmu sedikit jika berhikmah, garam selaut menjadi tawar. Padi seikat kepuk di hulu, sirih di hilir jemur di taman. Kepalang diri menuntut ilmu, pasir sebutir jadikan intan. Kemana hendak mencari lada? Ke hujung kebun sebelah timur. Jika hendak mencari bahagia, di dalam hati mesti bersyukur. Sama Raikan, hendak kenal orang berbangsa. Lihat pada budi bahasa. Hendak kenal orang berilmu. Bertanya belajar tidaklah jemu. Padi seikat kepuk di hulu, sirih di hilir jemur di taman. Kepalang diri menuntut ilmu, pasir sebutir jadikan intan. Tumbuh melata si pohon labu, anak Melayu memakai samping. Banyak harta miskin ilmu, ibarat rumah tidak berdinding. Malam cahaya berkunang-kunang, bagai bulan jatuh ke riba. Orang rajin pastikan menang, orang tekun akan berjaya. Sama Raikan, hendak kenal orang berbangsa. Lihat pada budi bahasa. Hendak kenal orang berilmu. Bertanya belajar tidaklah jemu. Padi seikat kepuk di hulu, sirih di hilir jemur di taman. Kepalang diri menuntut ilmu, pasir sebutir jadikan intan. Terbang lebah di hujung bendang, hinggap di dahan membuat sarang. Banyak sudah dapat dipandang. Banyak sudah dapat dipandang. Kaya ilmu akan dijulang. Padi seikat kepuk di hulu, sirih di hilir jemur di taman. Kepalang diri menuntut ilmu, pasir sebutir jadikan intan. Terbang lebah di hujung bendang, hinggap di dahan membuat sarang. Banyak sudah dapat dipandang. Banyak sudah dapat dipandang. Kaya ilmu akan dijulang. Kaya ilmu akan dijulang.
Energetic and full of hope, kaya ilmu akan dijulang. Orang yang tidak berilmu ibarat rumah yang tidak berdinding. What a wonderful lyrics all penned up. And a beautiful voice by Amni, and with a twist of traditional yet upbeat sound of the accordion by Shafika. Another round of applause for the presenters, please. The singers, I mean, not the presenters, yeah? Pardon me.
All right, the moment we have all been waiting for. I am sure by now we are all excited to see the unveiling of this year's award recipients. We shall now commence with the Anugerah MENDAKI Award presentation. A total of 508 awards will be presented today. First up, let us take a look at the recipients from the PSLE category. This award recognizes those who attained excellent grades in their 2020 PSLE.
Kudos to all the 27 recipients. Inilah anak-anak yang bijak bistari dan bagus semua dalam PSLE. Tahniah kepada semua. Clever kids. Okay, the next category is for the GCE N levels. This year we have 31 recipients from normal technical and normal academic.
Next, we have the O-level category. These recipients have scored a minimum of 7 distinctions in their GCE O-level examinations.
Next, we have the recipients for the GCE A-level category. Congratulations to all our recipients in these award categories.
Today, we witnessed many of our youths achieving excellence in their fields. However, this would not have been possible without the support of an ecosystem. Family members, educators, and everyone watching on YouTube right now. So let us look at how this support has played a role in these individuals' lives.
I took a degree in criminology. My interest is also in sports, so that's why I chose to write my dissertation degree on sports. In criminology, we always learn about inequalities, how different people are affected. So even in sports, especially mine in Frisbee, there's a lot of interesting things you can find out, especially since Frisbee is a growing sport here.
I'm currently studying fashion design and textiles, so I am always been interested in the history of textiles, or the garments. I believe that clothes should not just be disposed right after, because I think they still have a longer lifespan.
Me, my dad and my siblings wanted to try out something new during the school holidays. So my dad, one of his friends, suggested to take up sailing. After my first session on the water, I fell in love with the boat and the sea.
People perceive me as someone who is always caring and friendly. I try to help others and actually aspire to become a better version of myself so that I can help others to grow and also cultivate positivity in everyone.
Our motto is basically Ajay Ko Ajis, which translate roughly to do well in whatever you do. And my academic achievement is just me trying my best to emulate this motto. So when you get an O-level result, usually they tell you what courses, they tell you with the number of options you have. My options was only 1/5 of everyone else's. So that feeling, when I got the paper, it was like a sinking feeling, and I never wanted to feel that feeling ever again. So that's one of the motivation that drives me to study.
During my time in studying, actually, both my parents actually lost their job due to health issues. They told me that education was really important. It struck me to actually want to do better so that I can actually give them a better life.
As a national sailor, I train 5 times a week. So with this intensive training, I would feel very tired at the end of the day.
I think you should, first of all, believe in yourself and to trust the process, and whatever difficulties you go through, I think you will overcome them.
In university, I felt like all these students around me, they were so much sharper, brighter than me, and there were some self-doubts along the way. But having, like what I said, a good core of good friends, good parents, they've always told me that you should always try your best, and after a while I felt like, okay, let's just try push myself further and we'll see where it goes from here.
First, define what success is in your mind, because a lot of people has this esoteric idea, oh, I'm going to achieve success, but they never really solidify an idea of success in their mind.
No matter how difficult the challenges are, I will always find a way to overcome it.
I think as long as you have the goal and the idea in your mind, and just keep reminding yourself that there is a reason why you're doing what you're doing.
Right now, we live in an age where everyone's being hyper-competitive with each other, but actually the truth is that no one's really an island alone. You need people around you to help you push and strive to be the best that you can be.
Just be at your own pace. Don't be afraid to fail. Let that be an opportunity for you to keep learning.
Find what works for you. Based on your own strengths and weaknesses, everyone has their own unique path. And even if your path is not well-traveled, or if it is well-traveled, just walk on that path. Just do what is best, what you think will work for you.
So young yet sounding so very, very wise. Such encouraging stories from our award recipients. Bersemangat saya dengar sebenarnya. And they are all very young, very driven and very inspiring. So let's keep this going and let's move on to the next category.
All right, moving right along. This year, 60 ITE award winners will be receiving the Anugerah MENDAKI for their outstanding academic achievements.
We are now pleased to present the Anugerah MENDAKI to 12 students from the International Baccalaureate Diploma and 3 from NUS High School for Mathematics and Science Diploma category. Our heartiest congratulations to all our recipients in these award categories.
Hello once again to our viewers of Yayasan Mendaki YouTube channel. Let's take a look at some of the lovely comments from these well-wishers. So our first comment that we have here is by Farahin Azhari. A community of success indeed. Kudos to all recipients for your well-deserved success.
Thank you, Farahin, for being with us. Next, we have Muhammad Ashraf. Syabas kepada semua penerima anugerah pada tahun ini. Teruskan perjuangan ataupun terus berjuang. Thank you so much. And lovely well wishes, thank you, and keep those comments coming in. This is the next segment of our award presentation. This year, Mendaki is proud to present the Anugerah Mendaki to 190 recipients from the diploma level. They have attained a diploma with merit or the highest distinction. Here are the first 84 of the recipients.
shall now showcase the next 106 recipients from the Diploma category.
Today, a beautiful poem recitation by Miss Sumaya Muhammad. Miss Sumaya advocates mental health and wellness through her own personal experience of self-healing. She currently works as a program coordinator at Club Hill. Through this poem, she shares her heartfelt reflection on the gift of knowledge. Miss Sumaya is with us today and will recite her poem live. Please put your hands together and welcome Miss Sumaya.
Good afternoon, Deputy Prime Minister Heng Keat, Minister Mas Agus Zulkifli, SMS Zaki Muhammad, CEO Madam Zuraida Abdullah. Thank you very much, and to all the distinguished guests here as well. Before I begin my poem, I invite you in this exercise of gratitude. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable, or shift your gaze downwards softly. Take 5 deep breaths, and with each breath, think of a person who has supported you, mentored you, guided you, believed in you. Let's begin. Thank you. Imagine this is me holding a sign. It says, "You are loved." Your wildflower energy wildfires across the room. Your spirit sings a story that uplifts. You have a light that is shockingly graceful. You are kind. You know, I used to be that student that loved my studies more than myself, lost sleep over essays that do not matter anymore. I forgot that I was worthy whether or not I was perfect, and I'm not. This intense need to prove, I became a wreck that saw the worst version of myself. But thankfully, my Umi, Abba, my family, my friends, my teachers, they loved me to wellness, helped me recover and remember who I truly was. We all have unique strengths. The fact that we are still here, we are needed for a greater purpose. Knowledge is very sacred, and its pursuit requires love, care, and moderation. Despite sometimes tumbling down, we dust off, we pick up ourselves again. Never do we lose that spark for knowledge and how it makes us feel, real, heal. Seeking knowledge is a gift to ourselves, and all the wisdom gained facilitates the serving with enthusiasm unconfined. To gain the giver's glow and the helper's high, to be a well of refreshing water, pure, others drink from it, take benefit, light passed forward in infinite circles of hope. And when we seek knowledge, it comes sometimes in a form remarkable, maybe in a child's words, the advice of an elder, or the trees amidst the clouds, as we collectively become more beautiful than we were when we started. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Sumaya. I have a burning question for you.
Okay,
Are you nervous?
I am.
Because I can hear you breathing.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Is it because of the Deputy Prime Minister or the Minister here, or just you
I'm
just nervous?
excited.
Really? No, I am
sorry.
very intrigued when I read the fact that you do self-healing. If you do not mind sharing, what exactly happened?
Oh, okay. It was, well, when I was in university, I did well in school before that. And then in university, I really wanted to do so well that I felt sick, you know.
So stressed out,
I was really stressed.
so pressured.
So pressured. But no one put that pressure on me. I put it on myself.
I can definitely relate to that.
So what I wanted to say today is to share that we should love ourselves through it all. And, you know, just be aware that we can get through difficult things, pick ourselves up and be resilient.
All right. It's such a wonderful poem. So what did you do for the self-healing?
For self-healing, I write. Writing is my therapy.
So how do you encourage your fellow students or fellow friends out there who are feeling so stressed out because they want to perform well, they want to make everybody proud, but then again, how do you distress yourself?
Okay, I think it's...
Besides writing, what else can we do?
I think it's very important to self-care, like manage our time well. There's time for studies and there's time for, you know,
Play.
Yes, definitely. Play gives us creativity, you know, and that helps us in our studies, you know. So we manage our time for play, time for rest, time for studies, of course, definitely.
It's time to be wholesome. Thank you so much. Give her a big round of applause for being such a brave girl.
Okay, thank you.
So there's time to study, there's time to excel, and make sure that you have time for yourself, yeah?
Most definitely, Adi. A poem with a powerful message indeed. Talking about powerful, it is now my privilege to announce the recipients of the Anugerah MENDAKI. This award is presented to outstanding graduates who have obtained a first-class honours, degree, or equivalent from the local and other prestigious universities. Each recipient for this category will be receiving a prize award of $1,000. Congratulations to all our 71 recipients in this award category.
How I wish that they would give monetary rewards to those in the previous years. During my time, they don't have rewards. That's, if I can count correctly, that's $71,000 just passed by me and I missed it, yeah? Shall I take my degree again?
It's never too late. Lifelong learning.
Okay, up next we have the Anugerah MENDAKI. Since its inception in 2005, we have more than 90 young individuals who have been recognized and supported to pursue their interest in diverse fields such as the performing arts, sports, culinary, and many other cross-functional disciplines. These recipients have proven that success may come in different forms, and recognizing these awesomely talented individuals, let us welcome 5 more Anugerah MENDAKI recipients into this alumnus.
Before we present the next categories of awards, let us watch a video of our Malay MP's engagement with some of our award recipients through Zoom and home visits. Although most of these engagements had to be conducted online due to tighter COVID-19 restrictions, I'm sure these recipients and their family members had a wonderful time with our guests.
Seeing how the little efforts since young get culminate to where I am today, and receiving this recognition from Mendaki, it really means a lot.
Most important is to focus on the ambition, and also to think of small goals along the way that are achievable.
I think this award primarily means to me the community's trust in me. It makes me feel honored that they have placed their trust and faith in me, that I'll be able to be a meaningful member to society.
So much encouragement from my teachers, my family, and it really motivated me to work harder, and there's nowhere else to go but up.
Every hard work that you put in has shown how it bears fruit, and I'm sure that it is not an easy journey, but I always tell my children, no pain, no gain.
That you also want to give back, and you have the desire to also inspire the younger ones in this journey as well.
I hope many of us will take this as an inspiration, so that together we can improve our life as a family unit, and that in turn improve the lives of fellow Singaporeans.
It's been wonderful to see all of them thrive and doing well, despite the fact that last year was a tough year for many of our students, coming out of COVID, interruptions in school, but yet each and every one of them did well in their studies. And I've also noticed that many of them have also shown interest in various fields, some in doing social work, some in volunteerism. And it's wonderful to see our youth excelling, not just in the academia, but also in the interest areas as well. So I wish them well. Inshallah, I'm quite sure their foundations, their hard work, their motivations will bode them well for the future.
Thank you, SMS Zaki, for that words of encouragement. You look so natural on television. All right, we shall now present the Academic Achievement Award. The Anugerah MENDAKI also recognizes students who not only excel in their course of study, but also recipients of the Gold Course Medal and those who have topped their cohorts.
Congratulations to all our 71 recipients in this award category. Celebrating the achievements of our community in non-academic areas, I am delighted to present the Special Achievement Award for Excellence in non-academic fields, such as in sailing and silat. The recipients clinched either one of the top 3 spots in the competitions. Here are the recipients.
The first award category is presented to Nur Naili Nadirah binti Muhammad Fazil, who attained top position in national competitions in Silat. Moving on to the regional category, we have Muhammad Raihan bin Airuddin for sailing and Ifa Batrisha binti Noh for Silat.
Now, the final category is a very special one. This is the 3rd year that we are awarding the Anugerah MENDAKI, or Mendaki's Pinnacle Award, to 4 very deserving individuals. This award recognizes students who are able to balance the demands of school as well as dedicating their time towards supporting and helping those who need a helping hand. Anugerah Gemilang recognizes those who have demonstrated all aspects of the 3 C's: character, competency, and citizenry. But before we present this award, let us take a look at this short video.
I used to be 94 kg, 95 kg. I was really a very plump kid. One day I realized okay, I want to get into a healthier shape. It kind of built out my discipline, being consistent with my workout, which translated over to my academic side.
I think for a lot of people, including myself, the motivation to success is the fear of failure. You are scared to fail, so that encourages you even more to pursue success, right? The future is full of possibilities.
Pillar of strength is of course my grandmother, my late grandmother lah. So sadly my late grandmother passed away on this year Hari Raya. And of course my family members, which is my sister and my younger brother. They are the ones who are pushing me towards my end goal, which is of course a degree and also a better education, a better life.
As you all know, 2020 was a very difficult year for everyone. And for students especially, it was home-based learning. Not being able to see my friends around with me forced me to adapt myself, and I had to really focus.
We actually volunteered to work with the elderly and just chit and chat, and we have board games that we play with them. We just try to engage with them, engage with the community. They have a lot of very interesting stories that I personally could learn from.
Me and my mates, we conducted arts and crafts sessions at Beyond Social Services for children who are underprivileged. Being able to engage with them, it felt very meaningful.
I chose to work with organizations that deal with people with special needs. We come in as NUS buddies to sort of just groom them in terms of leadership. When you attend the meetings consistently, they start to remember you and your face. It makes you feel so nice.
I've opened an organisation, it's called Inspire Youth, where we did our first major event at Taman Jurong, where we do crowdfunding and package all of them, all the staff for food ration for low-income families.
Giving back the community can gives you a lot of experience, and it feels comfortable just to engage with them and talk to them.
I learned that sometimes you may not think that you are good enough for it, but regardless, you should just at least try so that you don't look back and regret that you didn't at least try for something.
It's always important to give back. There's so many different groups in society that need help. If you make a difference in just one person's life, it is very much worth the leap to take to volunteer.
Susah sekarang, senang kemudian. Even though you're having a rough time right now, don't worry, in the future, it will be easier for you.
Syed Muhammad Faisal scored distinctions in all of his GCE A-Level 2020 subjects, scoring minimum rank of 90 points and a merit for H3 Physics. He represented his college at the Singapore Chemistry Olympiad and was awarded a certificate of distinction at the Euclid Mathematics Contest in 2019. So apart from volunteering at Beyond Social Services, BSS, he also served as a buddy for primary school children from Big Heart Student Care Centre.
Indra Dermawan bin Yohanis scored a perfect 4.0 GPA in NITEC in Retail Services. Indra is a recipient of multiple awards, including the Lee Hsien Loong Outstanding All-Round Achievement Award 2021 and ITE Lee Kuan Yew Model Student Award 2021. Apart from founding Inspire Youth, he initiated the project SG Strong Project, where they presented care packs to COVID-19 frontliners.
Muhammad Shafiq bin Abdul Rahman is on the Singapore Polytechnic School of Engineering Honours roll for 4 consecutive years since 2018, scoring a 3.97 GPA. He is also a recipient of several awards such as Sembcorp Marine Gold Medal and Singapore Maritime Officers Union Prize. His volunteering experiences, including teaching students at Pei Tong Primary School and participating in donation activities for the Association for Persons with Special Needs.
Rina Chandini graduated with Bachelor of Arts in Social Science with a GPA of 4.2. She is on the NUS Dean's List as well as received the Pan-Asia Model United Nations Best Position Paper Award. For the past 4 years, Rina has actively volunteered with organizations that help individuals with special needs, such as becoming best buddies, mentoring athlete leaders with special needs to achieve their fullest potential.
Such inspiring stories by our award recipients. We hope that this will serve as a motivation to all youth. And it gives me great pleasure to call upon Ms. Rina Chandini to share her very own journey of success with us. Rina, please.
Deputy Prime Minister Heng Keat, Minister Masagos Zulkifli, SMS Zaki Muhammad, distinguished guests, parents, and friends. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Rina. I recently graduated from the National University of Singapore, where I studied political science. I would like to thank MENDAKI for organizing this ceremony. It is an honor to receive this award along with my fellow peers. And I want to take this opportunity today to address a few key points which I think are relevant to many of us. First, to our teachers, thank you for your guidance. Your positive impact and contributions to us students do not go unnoticed. I am very lucky to have had some extraordinary teachers in my life. From my professors in university who took the time to engage me in further discussions after class, to my secondary school teacher who still wishes me happy birthday every year without fail. The passion displayed in your respective fields is nothing short of inspiring, and it is a true honor to be able to learn from you. And to my honors thesis supervisor, Associate Professor Noor Aisha Abdul Rahman, Prof, I really could not have done this without you. Thank you for believing in me and showing me that the path less traveled is one that is still worth taking. And of course, COVID-19 is a game changer too. It was definitely not easy having to write a thesis with the pandemic, and there wasn't much room to conduct fieldwork given the restrictions. And I think for many of us, we also missed out on having face-to-face interactions in class. While I do miss heading to school, I think online classes have allowed students and teachers to get creative for lessons and to make the best out of a very difficult situation. Secondly, for many of us, our friends and family may play a key role in shaping who we are today. So to my friends, I truly appreciate each and every one of you. And to my family, I would not be where I am today without you. And I think we should all take the opportunity to tell the ones that we care about that we love them. So to my family, I love you. Throughout my life, I think I've been lucky to have had access to some of the best opportunities available to enrich my experiences. And coming from this position of privilege is something that I never wish to take for granted. It has reminded me on the importance of helping others and giving back wherever possible. We are all dealt a different hand of cards, some good, some bad, some within our control, and some not. I think fellow feminists would be familiar with the concept of intersectionality, the idea that various social categories such as race, class, and gender are all interconnected, possibly disadvantaging some individuals in profound ways. And there's no clear-cut solution to these problems, but each of us doing our part can help alleviate the situation. Developing a socially conscious outlook goes a very long way. Many of us would have experienced volunteering in our schooling years, which was time well spent. And I had the chance to work with people with special needs, and there are many organizations out there like the Association for Persons with Special Needs, Special Olympics Singapore, and they're all doing very important work to help this group. I think the biggest lesson that I learned is how important it is to have a positive outlook on life, so as to be able to deal with any challenges that are thrown our way. The experience also served as a reminder of how important it is to develop an inclusive society, and this is something that we are still working on every day. From my personal experience, I was always worried if my actions made a big enough impact. I think sometimes the world's problems just seem so vast, and it is easy to feel helpless in the face of it all. To deal with this, I find it helpful to talk to like-minded individuals who share the same interests. And at the end of the day, when a beneficiary tells me that they've enjoyed the activities that I planned, or when they're excited to see me at events, and they say hello to me in the most enthusiastic way possible from across the room, I know that I have made a difference and that it was a fulfilling experience. I strongly urge everyone to consider getting involved wherever possible. If you are unsure of where to begin, find a cause that you are passionate about and dedicate yourself to advancing it. If you have any resources to spare at all, be it time, money, or even just a listening ear, don't hesitate to contribute, for every little bit really counts. You can also approach MENDAKI, which provides many volunteering opportunities. So to end off today, I have high hopes for our generation as we make our mark in this world. For us to collectively move forward, I think we have to do it together. I hope my sharing today has inspired you to make a positive difference in someone's life in any way possible. And being kind really goes a very long way. And with that, thank you once again for this honor. Have a good day ahead, everyone, and stay safe.
Okay, Rina, stay there, stay there. I'm just so glad I'm surrounded by smart people. Now, this will not be something from the cue cards.
Sure, okay.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Now, as a young person, full of energy and full of hope, why is it important to give back to society?
I think some of us are very lucky to have already so many opportunities presented to us, and wherever we have a little bit of extra time or money to give back, we have to help others because, like I said in my speech, I think we are all dealt a different hand of cards that are sometimes just out of control. And when there are some people that really do need help, taking that extra step to help anybody, like even saying a nice compliment to your friend to make their day, or giving a small donation, volunteering with your friends or something, I think it all goes a really long way in helping.
Thank you. Such a wise answer from a very young person. Thank you so much, Rina, for being with us.
Thank you so much, Rina, for being with us.
That's it. Thanks.
Come on, another big round of applause for her, please. A young girl with such a very big heart.
There you have it, our inspirational valedictorian of Anugerah MENDAKI 2021. So, earlier today, we heard the new rendition of Sama Raikan by Amni and Shafiqah. Now, let's sit back and enjoy the original soundtrack of Sama Raikan. Roll the video, please.
Ambil tebu di tepi rumah, digenggam bersama akar. Ilmu sedikit jika berhikmah, garam selaut menjadi tawar. Padi seikat kepuk di hulu, sirih di hilir jemur di taman. Kepalang diri menuntut ilmu, pasir sebutir jadikan intan.
Kemana hendak mencari lada, ke hujung kebun sebelah timur. Jika hendak mencari bahagia, di dalam hati mesti bersyukur.
Sama Raikan, hendak kenal orang berbangsa. Sama Raikan, lihat pada budi bahasa. Sama Raikan, hendak kenal orang berilmu. Sama Raikan,
bertanya belajar tidaklah jemu.
Padi seikat kepuk di hulu, sirih di hilir jemur di taman. Kepalang diri menuntut ilmu, pasir sebutir jadikan intan. Tumbuh melatasi pohon labu, anak Melayu memakai samping. Banyak harta miskin ilmu, ibarat rumah tidak berdinding.
Malam cahaya berkunang-kunang, bagai bulan jatuh ke riba. Orang rajin pastikan menang, orang tekun akan berjaya. Hendak kenal orang berbangsa, lihat pada budi bahasa. Hendak kenal orang berilmu, bertanya belajar tidaklah jemu.
Padi seikat kepuk di hulu, sirih di hilir jemur di taman. kepalang diri menuntut ilmu, pasir sebutir jadikan intan. Terbang lebah di hujung pedang hingga di dahan membuat sarang. Terbang di hujung pedang hingga di dahan membuat sarang. Banyak sudah dapat dipandang, kaya ilmu akan dijulang. Kaya ilmu akan dijulang.
Hendak kenal orang berbangsa, lihat pada budi bahasa. Hendak kenal orang berilmu, bertanya belajar tidaklah jemu.
Padi seikat keput di hulu, sirih di hilir jemu di taman. Kepalang diri menuntut ilmu, pasir sebutir jadikan intan.
Oh, bagaimana nak jadi orang berjaya?
Berakhlak mulia, rajin dan bersyukur.
Terima kasih, Tok.
Terbang lebah di ujung pedang hingga di dahan membuat sarang. Terbang lebah di ujung pedang hingga di dahan membuat sarang. Banyak sudah dapat dipandang, ilmu akan dijulang. Banyak sudah dapat dipandang, ilmu akan dijulang. Ilmu akan dijulang.
Yeah, just when you thought
Hendak
it's...
mencari lada ke hujung kebun sebelah timur. Jika hendak mencari bahagia di dalam hati, mesti bersyukur.
Okay, so it's officially ended, right? So I'm just worried. Thank you. I think that's just a wonderful song, Raikan Ilmu, and to see so many happy people. And one of the good things about the song is that beautiful, beautiful lyrics. I really enjoyed it so much.
And it's truly uplifting for all of us here. So, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. More than 500 awards have been given out to our youths who have proven their competencies and attained excellence in their respective field of pursuits. We have come to the end of our ceremony today. Our utmost appreciation to our guest of honor, DPM Heng Swee Keat, for gracing this event. To all our recipients, we hope the award will inspire you to scale greater heights and motivate you to contribute to the community. We wish everyone the very best, and may all of your dreams and aspirations come true.
Thank you, Nuha. My name is Adir Rahman.
And I am Nuha Amani, and on behalf of Yayasan Mendaki, thank you and have a great weekend, everyone. It is now our great pleasure to invite DPM and Minister Mas Agus on stage to present the certificates, please.